I'm not going to be giving away the exhaust tip that RedNeck Garage sent me. Stayed up all night watching nothing but WhistlinDiesel. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Justin. Today, as you can see, I'm gonna have a much different video for you today. It's going to be a little bit of a story time video. But before we get into that, I did do something really cool yesterday. Well, cool to me. Here, let me show you. So no longer am I gonna be the weird guy at the mud park driving the Mercedes SUV. Went and picked me up this beautiful Ford F-150 3.5 liter EcoBoost XTR from the fine people at Andy Moore Ford. Man, she is a beaut. Absolute beauty. Only had this truck for 2 days. Already love it. So, huge amount of room in the back seat. Did pick up some coolant for my car and got some water back there. But huge back seat. Really nice. Got a good deal. Super happy with it. Okay, back to story time. In order to explain what happened, I had to go back a little bit. For those of you that are new to the channel or are recently new to the channel, back in March, I went to Tishomingo, Mississippi to visit Main Street Cycle. I went down there, I stayed with Blake for a little while from Real Talk Power Sports. Shot a ton of stuff together, did some riding and, had a great time. He took me up to Main Street Cycle, met all the guys, filmed a bunch of stuff there that day. One of those things being a clutch kit on a Z1000. Now, shortly after I posted this clutch kit video, there came a buzz around the internets and the YouTubes. Complete transparency and total honesty, I'm not a mechanic. I've never been a mechanic. I know how to work on a few things here and there. I mostly just try to figure out how to do things myself and on my own. For me, that's the best way to learn. And I have learned a lot since I've started this. How this all kind of started is I was asked a question, or there was a question asked and I had responded somewhere in there and someone had responded to me. I don't remember exactly, but it was about a clutch kit or something to do with the clutch for Z-Force 800. I assumed it would be just the same, and it is not. It is a wet clutch. It's something completely different. And, I had mentioned something about a clutch kit. Obviously, I was told I was wrong because I was. So be it. Mistakes happen, things happen. I spoke out of turn, not on purpose, but that doesn't negate the fact that, I was providing and giving wrong information. It could cost somebody money, get the wrong parts, and they're frustrated. It's just a bad deal. I did misspeak, and I was wrong. I started being, I guess, kind of called out for it. Not necessarily directly, it was more kind of passive sort of thing. Some vague posts and things made that I knew were about me, and I let bother me and start to kind of get under my skin. Didn't say anything about it, just tried to go on about my business, but that was still just kind of festering and brewing inside, I post the clutch kit video, get comments on my video telling me how wrong I am and how they would never take anything to Main Street Cycle, and just all this stuff because they were upset. They felt like the information that was being provided was incorrect. And me not being a mechanic, I didn't know any of these things. I just put the video together and put it out there for you guys to watch and other people to watch. I understand the other side of things, and I'm wanting to do things correctly, and if not, certain things can be out of balance, which can cause things to, go really bad. And, I get all that, and that is absolutely fine. I'm not trying to debate that in this video. I'm just basically trying to explain to you why I'm not going to be giving away the exhaust tip that RedNeck Garage sent me. And that's because after that video was posted with my footage, I had it taken down. I got kind of attacked for it. Another video was posted. You know, no one reached out directly to me immediately. No one asked or said, hey, this is wrong. Or, I mean, they did in comments, but not, you know, privately to me personally, which is, you know, I figure how things should be handled. And it bothered me. You know, just to be honest, it really bothered me. So I stayed up all night long. I couldn't sleep. Just eating at me and eating at me and eating at me. Stayed up all night watching nothing but WhistlinDiesel. You know, the next morning when daylight broke, I was in full WhistlinDiesel mode. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Justin, and yes, today we're up early. So I want to start this video off by first of all saying thank you for 2,500 subscribers. It's been a lot of fun and it's been a good ride. Videography is something that I do professionally, so I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate most of the interaction that I do get on my channel. That being said, most of you are in the Facebook groups, and you know that last night was I'm not really sure what it was. There was an issue with a guy with another channel. This is typically not the guy I am and not the guy that I want to be. You irritate something long enough and it's gonna snap. You mess with a person long enough and they just get fed up. Typically, most of the time I stay to myself unless I'm trying to be helpful or share a video somewhere. I've had another guy say that videos are starting to sound like commercials for Main Street Cycle. You want a commercial for Main Street Cycle? Check this out. I gotta do a video install on this later. Guess where I got it? Main Street Cycle. My buddy Gary with the RZR. He's ordering some tires and wheels today. Guess where? Main Street Cycle. I have no problem speaking on something if I'm wrong. I have no problem going back correcting it. I have no problem admitting that I'm wrong. I have no problem with any of that. We're gonna do a giveaway today for reaching 2,500. My initial plan was to give away this. Well, you'll see. Part of me feels kind of responsible sending this out to someone. Make sure that any subscribers that might happen to win a giveaway from me, I think it's just my duty, put this through a little durability test and make sure that what they're getting is a quality product. We're gonna test it out. Let's take it out back and see how durable it is. Okay guys, we are outside, and durability test number 1, sledgehammer. Well, it's already coming apart a little bit. I do gotta say, it's definitely more durable than I thought it was gonna be. I'm surprised it held up this well, to be honest. Oh, that was a good one. So not as durable as I thought. It wasn't very durable. I mean, it failed durability test number 1. That's pretty not good. So end result, this is what the exhaust tip looks like that I was sent from RedNeck Garage. So needless to say, I will not be giving this one. I mean, I'll still give this one away if somebody wants it. Just leave a comment down below and let me know why you want it and what you do with it, and I'll pick one of you and send it right out to you. So right after this happened, literally, last thing with the sledgehammer, last little bit I did with the filming, turned my camera off. I went to go take a break. Within 2 minutes of me turning that camera off, I got a long message from RedNeck Garage apologizing. Immediately, I felt like such a tool.
Idiot!
You know, I didn't know necessarily what to do or what to say. I'd been asked about the exhaust tip a couple times, and I've just kind of dodged the question. I just don't want to do that anymore. You know, I don't want to keep anything from you guys. You know, I appreciate each and every single one of you and interaction that you give me and, you know, the support that you guys show me. And I feel that, you know, the best thing to do is just be honest and upfront and transparent with you. So I did call RedNeck recently, a few weeks ago, and told him what had happened. Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Not much.
Are you there? Hey, what's up, buddy?
None, just chilling.
Dude, so I gotta be honest with you about something. and this has been bothering me for a minute.
What?
Dude, I feel like such an idiot, and I apologize 100 times over. So remember the whole clutch kit fiasco, that whole big thing, right? Remember me telling you how I don't like acting on emotion? I was very, very emotional after all that happened. And
Yeah, I got you.
I was so mad that night I couldn't sleep. I stayed up watching a ton of WhistlinDiesel.
Oh, I love WhistlinDiesel. He's such an idiot.
Dude, I ended up the next morning, bro. I went out, I smashed the exhaust tip. Bad. Just because I was so upset. And I've been trying to figure out a way to tell you, and I've come up with all kinds of different scenarios and different things, but I figured the best thing to do is just to come clean and be honest. Like, I'm more than willing to pay you for your time and material and that whole thing. I have no issues with that. I just, man, dude, I've been feeling bad since it happened, and I had to come clean. I got to tell you.
Well,
I have another one I can send out to you if you want to redo it.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah, I have one I can send out to you if you want to redo it. I just,
Yeah.
bro,
Send it to me.
bro, it was such a dumb thing to do.
Yes,
And-
because there's so many people that knew you were giving that away.
I know, and and I'm gonna have to come clean about it on the channel too. So.
It sounds stupid, but I'm kind of happy you did it.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't happy with how they turned out. I didn't clean it up enough. I didn't spend enough time on it.
I like the peaceful part much better than I like the opposite part.
Yeah,
So I was trying to give it enough time to where it was calmed down and you wouldn't be super upset. And I'll do whatever I can to make it right.
I'm happy that you did it.
All right, good deal.
Because I wasn't happy with the way it turned out. Because somebody's going to get it, and somebody might not care.
Right.
But I care.
I've been so worried about this conversation just because, like, I don't ever try to upset nobody. I always try to be positive, and you know what I mean? I try to always maintain that, but I feel like it's something that I need to do is just own up to it and be honest with you about it.
That's me. I do that too. Sometimes I think I'm a little too honest because
Yeah.
that's kind of what brought on that whole
Dude.
video. I was like super upset about the clutch video because I see so many of them explode, like in the race groups and stuff.
I've been seeing that too.
That's what got me, and then I was like, well, it could have happened a different way.
Right.
I just was like, kind of like you with that sledgehammer. I picked up the camera.
Right.
We all learned those little valuable lessons.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Putting it back together. Oh, he was absolutely so cool. Actually excited to get an opportunity to do it again. So I'm going to be sending him out a tip. I'll be sending a tip back to him for him to make and send back to me, or he can just give it away on his channel or whatever he wants to do. That's fine. But know that RedNeck and I are cool. Talk to him quite often. I know he is out in Kansas or wherever he's at right now. I know he's gone riding, having a great time. It took me so long to say something and to bring this forward because I was enjoying the peace and the harmony. I didn't want to throw a wrench in that, and I especially didn't want to say anything to anyone else before I came clean with RedNeck. That's what it is, guys. That's where we're at. Feels really good to get this off my chest. Some of you are upset with me. I completely understand. There's a reason I don't act or react on emotion. I try to approach things logically and think them out a little more. This was not one of those situations. And the reason why I don't act on emotion is because of exactly what happened and the way I acted. I think we can all kind of have a laugh about it now, which is why I'm finally sharing this footage. And that's that. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really, really do appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you to my subscribers, all the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you know when I post a video. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want the collaboration of Justin the Creator and RedNeck Garage exhaust tip. I don't know what you would do with this, but that's all I got for you guys. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you in the next one.